Steffi would never let that happen.
I don't really think she has a choice, Thomas.
Ivy, this is beginning to sound a lot like blackmail.
You've seen the video. You've seen that it's not an accident, it was murder.
Aly was my cousin too, all right? Her death was a tragedy. But murder, that's going too far.
I doubt the police will see it that way.
You wouldn't go to the cops.
Why should I cover for Steffi? She took away someone's life. She took away Aly's life. She took her away from her father, from her friends. She died in vain. And what, I'm just supposed to stay quiet? No. I want something in return. I want to be right there next to Maya as the new face of Forrester.
So, I have the feeling you didn't hear anything I said. Where'd you go?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, no, I heard everything you said. And I agree. I think adding a second face to Forrester is a great idea. You know, and Maya did mention that she wanted to focus on her marriage for a little bit, so...
Well, honeymoon should be long enough for that.
Oh, was it for you?
Which time? All I remember is my kids wanting me to come home.
Oh, sweet. They miss their daddy.
Hi. Where is everyone?
Actually, you know what? I'm kind of glad we have a minute. As you know, we've gotten a lot of press coverage about Aly's death. Guys, I think it's time we address that as a company.
I like it. It's really respectful.
Thanks. I'm glad you do. You see, even I would not exploit the death of a young woman.
I know. So awful. Just horrible, horrible accident.
Yeah, it is. And I can tell you for a fact that other more nefarious news outlets are going to dig for details.
Sure, they've only been given bits and pieces.
Forrester's dead. That's news. Steffi being there when it happened, bigger news.
You know, if you really wanted justice for Aly, you wouldn't be making demands.
You wouldn't understand, but this is for her.
Why? Do you mind? We're kind of in the middle
No,
of something.
actually, it's fine because he's seen the video as well.
You know what? I had a feeling that you were behind this.
Behind what? Let's be clear here. This is not a witch hunt. This whole situation's been tragic for everyone, and despite her instincts, Ivy has kept quiet and has not turned Steffi in. So I agree.
I think she deserves a little compensation for that.
Steffi could have been the one in that body bag.
Well, I knew Aly had issues with Steffi. I just didn't realize they were that serious.
Issues? That girl was dealing with some serious demons.
I just think it's so unfortunate that she didn't get the help that she needed. I mean, therapy or medication, something could have helped.
Well, Thorne must have taken her to the very best shrinks in Paris.
I guess Liam says that Steffi's handling things pretty well, all things considered.
There's nothing Steffi could have done differently to prevent Aly's death. And the fact is, she should feel grateful to be alive.
Aly's death is on the cover of every magazine, newspaper, you name it, they're running it, including your father.
The man never misses an opportunity, does he?
It's actually not a bad article, but if anyone commits libel and filing a lawsuit...
Thank you. We got a few things we got to talk about. We got to talk about image, and we got to talk about marketing. Maya's done a great job as lead model at Forrester and face of Forrester, and the numbers reflect that. So I want to add another face to our new print campaign, and we talked about you being president and a model as well, but I think it's time for some familiarity. I think it's time for you to step up.
Well, if there's any time to build on the brand, this is it. I'd be honored, and I'm very happy.
All right, settled.
Actually, I have another hat I'd like to throw into the ring. What about me? Look, I'm sure Steffi would do a great job. I mean, I know you would. But why not think outside the box? Why not give me a shot? Look, I get it. She's your daughter, and you're also the president of the company,
I didn't
so it
ask
makes sense.
Steffi because she's my daughter. I asked her because she's the most qualified.
I mean, we already have photo shoots lined up. The campaign is ready to go.
Well, I'm ready too. You know, I could start today.
Ivy, you need a seasoned spokesmodel, someone on par with Maya. Nothing against you.
Listen, nobody is saying that you wouldn't make a great choice. In fact, I think we all know you would be. But the thing is, right now, time is of the essence, and we need somebody with a lot of experience.
If I may, look, I realize Steffi's got the experience, but I agree. I think you should strongly consider Ivy instead.
I knew Aly had issues with Steffi. I just didn't realize how serious they were.
No one could have predicted that Aly would go off the rails like she did.
Do you think she just snapped, or did she have it all planned out?
Well, given the fact they found pictures of Steffi and Maya in her closet with nails between their eyeballs, I would say that indicates years of pent-up aggression.
Yeah, but trying to run down Steffi with her car, I mean, without any provocation, it's so extreme.
Aly wanted revenge for her mother's death, and I guess for Steffi being an evolved, liberated woman.
That's one way of describing Steffi. I can think of a few others.
You know who I think maybe has a little blood on their hands?
Who?
Ivy.
Ivy. Why?
Because Ivy should have discouraged her from being so protective. I should say obsessive about Liam and Steffi.
Steffi stole Ivy's boyfriend away from her. I'm sure in Aly's mind, she was just being loyal.
Well, either way, it is a huge loss for the Forrester family. And from what I understand, Steffi is dealing with it as well as can be expected. But I think that it's probably a lot more difficult for her than we realize.
Look, Steffi's got a lot on her plate, more than any of us can even imagine. She's back to LA, she's got a job as president now, and that just takes up a huge chunk of time and energy.
I can manage, thank you.
Ivy, you got your own career. You're a jewelry designer. You're not a model, really, right?
Look, I know that I don't have as much time in front of the camera as Steffi does, but I mean, come on, let's not forget how I stepped up in that shoot in Amsterdam. I mean, that was a huge success.
Ivy, you did a phenomenal job, but you have to give Hope credit for that too.
But Ivy's got more to offer than just being a designer. She's beautiful, poised, upscale. This is everything the Forrester name embodies.
Jumping into a shoot's very different than representing a whole line. You know that, right?
Plus, we've used Steffi before. I mean, experience is one thing, yes, but our clients really want consistency, and they know Steffi's face.
And she has a huge fan base.
All the more reason to use Ivy. She's fresh, she's new, and I hate to bring this up, but it's something that we do need to consider in all this. The confrontation the other night, that was between Aly and Steffi. And I don't know about you guys, but from a PR standpoint, I just think it's not wise to put Steffi in the spotlight until it all sorts itself out.
It has sorted itself out. Aly attacked Steffi. She fell, hit her head, and she died. It was a tragic accident.
No, I think Wyatt has a point. We don't know exactly what's going to come of this. Some of these investigations can take months, and we don't know what other information could emerge. Look, Forrester could end up looking bad, really bad, unless we do what's
That's
right.
enough. That's enough. How dare you?
Dad,
all right?
Dad, I have something to say, okay? I think they may have a point. Maybe we should go with Ivy.
Are you serious, Thomas?
Just hear me out.
Should we leave?
Yeah, we can go if you
You're
want.
fine.
You want Ivy representing this line.
Might not be a bad idea keeping her working behind the scenes for the time.
What? Why? What does that accomplish?
Just for the time being, okay, until things blow over.
Okay, but I mean, I can understand if Steffi had done something wrong or if she was hiding something, but that's not the case here.
No. No one's saying that. Everyone knows that Aly's death was accidental.
Steffi's not accused of any crimes. No charges have been filed.
And I'm not saying she will be.
What are you saying?
Look,
You're making her sound like a criminal.
people are talking, okay? They're coming up with their own theories about what might have happened that night.
What? Where? On blogs? On social media? That's gonna happen no matter what the story is.
We have to be smart and respectful. Okay, Thorne's hurting. He's still processing his daughter's death. Yeah, Aly's followers are devastated. You know, and the media is still hungry for more gossip. It might not be a bad idea to keep Steph away from all the attention.
Okay, Thomas, listen. If we hide Steffi, what message do you think that sends?
He's right. It may just add fuel to the fire.
Exactly. People are just gonna get more and more suspicious. And for what? I mean, nobody's even broken the law. Nobody's even come close.
I want to keep this as uncomplicated as possible. Keep Steffi safe from scrutiny. Look, you've already got a full schedule running the company with Dad. Ivy's modeled before. Like she said, she came through in Amsterdam. I think Ivy's our safest bet right now. Adding her to the face of Forrester is the best decision for all of us.
At least consider it, Ridge. I think that'd be the wise thing to do.
Thank you for your input. I'll think about it.
You can't be
Meeting
serious.
adjourned.
I need to talk to you right now. You know, compared to Forrester, it's pretty calm around here. I mean, no drama, no arguments, no secrets.
There are no secrets over there anymore either. Forrester's an open book, thanks to the big dog.
Are you still patting yourself on the back for making Maya a household name?
Absolutely. I mean, come on. Gotta admit it. Was what I did so bad?
Yes, it was, and I'm still a little bit mad at you.
How can you be mad at this face?
Oh, you're right. You're very lucky you have such a handsome face.
Hey, I've been, really good lately.
I know. It's almost eerie. Makes me wonder what you've done. I guess it has been pretty calm around here. Knock on wood.
Yeah, we're on a roll. I mean, we're good. Kids are good. It's all good.
Should I lock the door?
I already did.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for jumping in back there.
Yeah. You ready to be on a bunch of billboards all over the world?
Well, Ridge still has to make his decision first.
Right, but there were a lot of valid points made in there. From Thomas, too. And if our instincts are right, if Thomas knows what's good for Steffi and the company, he's gonna convince Ridge to choose you.
God, if only everyone knew the real reason why.
I know, but Thomas was looking out for his sister.
Liam sure was quick to jump to Steffi's defense.
Yeah, as if it wasn't annoyingly clear before. Those two are officially attached at the hip.
Well, at least we know where Liam's loyalties lie, I guess.
I wonder if that would change if he saw the video, you know?
Thomas hasn't told Steffi yet. She has no clue about the footage.
Right.
Yeah, I bet she's wondering why he stood up against her in that meeting, too.
Yeah, I'm sure she's freaking out right now. Surprised we can't hear her screaming from all the way up here.
What the hell was that?
Steph, calm down.
No, Thomas, you are supposed to be on my side. I am your sister. Why are you promoting Ivy?
I did it for you.
What?
Oh, boy, what a meeting, huh?
I don't know how you didn't just completely lose it.
Almost did.
I thought that Thomas and Steffi were getting along.
Yeah, I thought there were too.
Well, if there weren't issues before, there's definitely going to be some now because Steffi was so upset.
So Thomas is backing Wyatt and Ivy? When did that happen?
I don't know. But I think if I'm being honest, you did rip up his designs and then you gave Steffi the presidency and now you're offering her a modeling contract. I mean, maybe he just feels slighted.
They've always been competitive. The sibling rivalry, it happens all the time. And him not endorsing Steffi, I know there's something's happening I'm not aware of.
Yeah, but, Wyatt does have a point. He does. There is this media frenzy over Aly's death. But I have to tell you, it doesn't take a genius to figure out why he's pro-Ivy.
Because you're hooking up.
Right? It's kind of obvious.
It's written all over their foreheads, of course, all over them. Yeah.
So who are you gonna choose? Is Ivy gonna be the new face of Forrester?
Look, why shouldn't you be representing the company, Ivy? I mean, you're more than qualified. You're a Forrester. I mean, you deserve the title just as much as Steffy.
I mean, it'd just be such a privilege.
Yeah, and not only that, it would make Aly happier seeing you, succeed.
And knock Steffi down a peg or two.
I know, but there's no more waiting on the sideline, okay? You have way too much to offer here.
So do you.
Oh, I know. I know that. My brother doesn't know anything about fashion, and I got way more PR experience.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. You know this company inside out, back to front.
Yeah. Liam doesn't know anything. Dad made him VP of Spencer and VP of Forrester. I mean, there's got to be something illegal there.
That is just like Liam.
What?
What, he can't make up his mind, so he keeps his two options just there for as long as he possibly can?
Right. You know what? He can have Steffi, and he can have the titles. Okay? Because we're not going to let anyone stop us. Not anymore. This is our time to shine now.
You did it for me.
Yes.
Oh, Thomas, you know how I feel about Ivy, all the things that she's been saying about me. And now you're backing her? I'm thinking about firing her, not making her the face of Forrester.
There is a reason I said what I did.
Oh, why? Why? Because you think she's talented? So is Quinn. No, I'm not allowing this to happen.
You may not have a choice.
Of course I have a choice. I'm president of this company. And Dad is CEO. And we just put him on the spot in that meeting. But don't worry, I will talk to him because he's loyal to me. Unlike you are.
I am loyal to you,
Oh,
Steph.
clearly.
You and I made a promise, remember? To look out for each other, to have each other's backs no matter what.
You did a really good job of holding up your end of the bargain.
Okay, you listen to me, Steph. You have no idea how dangerous this situation really is.
What situation?
You and Aly. What happened that night?
You told me not to tell anyone.
And you can't.
Okay, I don't care if Ivy is saying bad things about me. If that's why you're siding with her, you don't have to do that. It's not necessary.
Oh, yes, I do.
I was defending myself. Oh my God, if I didn't do anything, Aly would have killed me.
I know that, Steph. I
You
know.
know what? No matter what Ivy says, it's her word against mine.
It's not that simple.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I didn't want to tell you this. No, I was trying to protect you.
Protect me from who? Ivy?
Yes. She has a video.
A video of what?
You and Aly on the side of the road that night. She's implying that
Implying what?
it was murder.